global. Okay, so today we are going to introduce one of the key platforms, Zolio.ai, which addresses one of the key bottlenecks in hiring at scale with intelligence and speed. So,
and hi, I'm Dilip. Very good evening to all. Now, Zolio is not just a interview platform. It's an all-in-one hiring platform which can help organization to scale up. Now, if you look at any organization that you see, whether it be a small or medium scale or startup or even enterprise, one of the major pain points that is for any organization to scale up, they need to hire people. Now, what are the limits that we have when it comes to hiring? You see, your hiring cycles are becoming longer and talent shortages are hurting business, right? Your interview process becomes mechanical and you don't get your interviewer to the candidate match correctly. So now if you look at the overall business process for any organization, with AI, without AI, with automation, without it, we have come a long way in any other process, be it marketing, sales, automation, production. But what are we doing for your hiring? Aren't we doing the same thing, one-to-one, man-to-man hiring even now? Isn't that the limiting factor for you from an organization perspective? Now, across industries, if you look at it, the pain points are similar. You are not able to hire within the timelines because, believe me, your technical team is not hired for interviewing. They are hired for doing their activity, which is producing something. May it be code, may it be some engineering activity, but they are forced to do the interviewing, right? Forced to do the hiring. So if you, in overall, if you look at the way your average time to hire is very high, and the hiring tunnel becomes very difficult to manage, right? So it is, when we see at industries, it is almost the same in every industry. Now, candidates, the kind of candidates that you get hired may not be the right fit, and then you find problems in retaining them, right? So overall, this is the pain point, or this is the scenario in which we introduced Zolio.
So basically, we created 3 AI engine to address the overall hiring cycle challenges. Okay, so the first engine, which basically addresses the sourcing engine. When we had a recent customer, they have a 1 year around 1,500 hiring plan for this year, for next 1 year. So they are getting lakhs of resumes in a year, and they are struggling in order to manage all these massive data set of CVs and databases, right? So what we have done then, from our sourcing engine perspective, we help them to do the pre-vetting of entire their CVs, and we ourselves created around more than 5 lakhs plus pre-vetted AI interview ready candidates. And the second channel what we created is, we created a freelance recruiter community where the entire jobs across organizations will be will be taken up by the freelance recruiters and getting the sourcing done immediately. And also our platform is integrated with the major leading platforms, so that all the sourcing is done automatically. So earlier it was decentralized. Now we put everything under a single platform, under Zolio.ai is the first channel. And the second channel is the Zoha interviewer. It's an AI interviewer. It will do 24/7 interview for your organization on your behalf. You can consider it as your senior recruiter who works 24/7. It evaluates, it scores, it asks questions, it will give you a detailed feedback end to end. And this engine alone will reduce around 60 to 80% of the hiring cost. And the third engine focus more on the experience and the reach. If you look at, right, India and global markets require different languages to talk. Most of the time candidates are more comfortable with their own languages in taking interviews. So what we have done, the platform is enabled in multiple languages so that they can continue the conversation in their own languages. And to close the loop, every candidate will get a candidate service portal. And that too, on top of it, we have built a campus hiring engine. Before you go visit any universities or colleges, we will do the complete pre-assessment, coding assessment, and even L1, L2 interview before you visit the campuses, so that you have to visit only to finalize and shortlist the candidates. So this works for everyone and everywhere.
So just to conclude what Mujib was saying, this is one of the major clients that we were having, and the kind of efficiency gain that can bring in for them in terms of time, in terms of effort, and in terms of cost is something that we would like to you guys have to look upon. So with that, I would rather conclude the session right now, just saying, in short, Zolio, what we envision is not just for interviewing, but rather a sourcing, screening, interviewing, and analytics tool built in together, and which actually handles all in all talent acquisition requirement for an organization, and works with within, there is no additional investment from an organization perspective. It can be a fraction of the savings that they get. So which we already have experience with our clients, and of course we welcome all enterprises, all recruiting agencies, all medium, small scale industries, academic institutions to come and experience our product and be part of our journey. Thank you.